ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಧರ್ಮವು ರಕ್ಷಿತಿ ರಕ್ಷಿತ. ನೀವು ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಿಸಿದರೆ ಧರ್ಮವು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನೀಡಲು ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮಾನನೀಯ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಮ್ಜಿ ವೈದ್ಯ. ಇವರು ಹಿಂದೂ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವಕ ಸಂಘದ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕರೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಲೆಸ್ಟರ್. ಮೂಲತಃ ಇವರು ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ನಾಗ್ಪುರ್ನವರಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ರಾಮ್ಜಿ ಅವರು ಯುರೋಪ್ ರೀಜನ್ನ ಪ್ರಚಾರಕರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫುಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಕರಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಾಮ್ಜಿ ಅವರು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮೆಡಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ನಾಗ್ಪುರ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ. ಇಂಟೆಗ್ರಲ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನಿಸಮ್, ಜೈನಿಸಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೇದಾಂತದಲ್ಲಿ PhD ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. He was instrumental in starting Sanskrit organization called Sanskrit Bharati, which runs spoken Sanskriti classes in UK. Looking after the activities, International has given him the opportunity to visit many countries and understand the need of Hinduism globally. Over the year, Ramji has proven to be a very popular among the youth. He remembers the smallest detail and taken great care to find these out, which makes him so enduring to everyone. Now I'm handing over to Mananiya Dr. Ramji Vaidya. Thank you.
Namaste. My best wishes to all the Kaho family, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm very sorry that I was thinking to attend the entire Shibiram, but could not do because I'm in the Pravas in Germany, so many Pravas there. But I can tell you today I have amazing Karnataki delicacies in my lunch, so I was staying with the Kannada family. So in a spirit, I was basically in this Kaho Shibir. The topic given to me is very amazing, close to my heart. And basically for this topic, I can tell you, I did not prepare anything. So normally for any topic we prepare, but this topic I didn't prepare anything. The reason is I thought, let me just talk for 15 minutes and conversation. Because when I was seeing all the participation here, many of us are the part of the family, many of them I know personally. And that's why I thought without a preparation, just talk. And it is called as because no preparation, so the talk of a heart. Whatever I feel from my inside, I'm just talking. It's not something talking from any scripture, some literature. There are three words are there. One is Janmabhumi, Karmabhumi, and Dharmabhumi. Our Janmabhumi might be Bharat. Our Karmabhumi is here in the UK. Our Dharmabhumi is Bharat. Our kids probably, the Janmabhumi is UK, Karmabhumi might be somewhere else, or maybe UK, we don't know yet, and Dharmabhumi will be Bharat. There are many people in this country, the Janmabhumi was in Kenya or Uganda. The Karmabhumi was a UK. Dharmabhumi is Bharat. There are people in the Mauritius where they don't know the Janmabhumi, where their ancestors came. They do not even know their villages as well, not their last name. So that Janmabhumi, Karmabhumi is Mauritius. Dharmabhumi is Bharat. And therefore, Dharmabhumi, Bharat is a common thing. Why? Because that bhumi, that land has given the dharma to us. And therefore, our responsibility to hold on this dharma. Second part is, none of us came as a dharma pracharak in the UK. We do not think that, okay, let me become like a Swami Vivekananda, and there is a need in the UK to spread the dharma, and let me go to for the UK. I don't think so, okay, any of us. If it is there, please correct me. We came for work, to raise a family, to get the money, and therefore to have a nice investment, good opportunities in my career. I came. And that's why my migration is not for dharma. But when I came, I realized my mission has become a dharma. And that's why dharma, protecting dharma become by my default work. by default, I started working for Dharma. And that's why this today's title is that Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha, means the first two words basically, Rakshitaha Dharmaha, the first and last word is important. Rakshitaha Dharmaha Rakshati. Rakshitaha means the Dharma which is well protected. And therefore our responsibility lies that I am protecting Dharma. Am I? Am I the first one to protect Dharma? No. There are so many people in the past, they came from the Bharat to the world to protect the Dharma. In overall world history, we can consider overall 6 migration histories. The first migration history happened when the people from Dakshina Bharata, South India, they went to the Cambodia side, to the Southeast Asia side. They were kings, the rishis. Some people say that the Agastya Muni was the one who was our ancestor who migrated to the east, Agastya Muni. And therefore, Agastya Muni was one who spread the Dharma towards Southeast Asia. It was the first migration. The second biggest migration happened by the Buddha. And Gautam Buddha spread his disciples in again the South and the North Asia to spread the Dharma through the Buddha Dharma. The third migration might be when Swami Vivekananda went. And Swami Vivekananda in 18th century, and in that 18th, 19th century, many people traveled. But before that, one more migration happened during same time, just before that, it was a migration of the Girmitia countries. The people from Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Bengal, they migrated towards the countries like Fiji, Mauritius, Madagascar, South Africa, and Caribbean countries. And same time, the people from the Tamil Nadu or Sri Lanka, they migrated towards the Malaysias. Swami Vivekananda also, after that one started as a Dharma Prasar. Then Swami Yogananda came, Prabhupada came, and so many saints came. The fourth migration happened from the Gujarat and Punjab in the African communities, countries where they went for the business community. And then the migration happened with the doctors in the 60s, 70s, 80s in America and the European countries mainly. And then all our new population came where the IT became a part of the migration. Except the first migration, first two migrations, all those migrations, and except some Swami Vivekananda, some individuals, all those migrations were for the work. But when they went for the work, they became a part of a Dharma Pracharak. One of the story I had loved to narrate, but because of the time constraint, I'm not narrating. But one couple called Shivdas Baba and his wife, they went to Trinidad as a sugarcane farm worker. But when they realized, we want to establish Dharma here, and I want a temple for that, they struggled for 17 years to build a temple in the sea, in the ocean, because that is the only land that was allocated. And they built up the temple in the sea after 17 years of efforts. They were just laborers, but they protected Dharma. Rakshitaha Dharma. The Dharma to be protected. But the question comes, what is Dharma? My father used to say, if you know English, you are more confused. If you do not know English, then you are very clear. Like my mother, she may not know English. But whenever I say Dharma, immediately she will say, yes, Pitru Dharma, Matru Dharma. She will never say Dharma means Hindu, Muslim or Sikh, Isai. Never. Dharma word comes where we say that Dharana Dharma Ityahu. Dharma means Dharana. Dharma means uphold, holding. And Dharmo Dharayati Prajaha. The Dharma Dharan karta hai Praja ko. The Dharma upholds the entire society. And therefore anything in the universe which upholds, sustains, connects contains, nourishes is dharma. If I'm a father, because of my responsibility, I will protect my children, my pitru dharma will come. Say my matru dharma will come. If I may look after my parents, and because of my actions, my relation with the parents will sustain, is called putra dharma or putri dharma. Because of me, if nature will sustain, it's a prakriti dharma. If I can connect with the Paramatma with my actions, is called moksha dharma. Dharma connects. If I build the house for myself, is a home. If I build the house for others, we call dharma shala. So anything we connect, river flows. And because of the giving the water to the society is the dharma of the river. Becomes a nature of the river. And when the river provides the water for drinking to the entire society, we say she is following dharma. And dharma connects, dharma sustains. And because of the sustenance of the dharma, humanity also will sustain. And therefore dharma says, you just do one thing, that always think that through my actions, I will protect. That's why it's a dharma. Dharma in a way, it is a very enough name. It's a sufficient name. It's a full name. But we always have a habit of adding something. We do not say Ram. We say Sri Ram. We say Prabhu Ramachandra. We do not just say someone is a name. We say Shri someone. Shri Santoshti, Shri, Sau, all those things, we add something. And therefore we need to add something about that one dharma. This dharma, is it universal? Is it universal? It is. It is universal and it is eternal as well. I go to Africa, and Africa also we realize our forest to be sustained. So sustenance of the forest is a dharma. All the religions should be sustained. And therefore, sustenance of all religions is also dharma. And whenever we think of sustenance, everything will be sustained. We also want to buy those things in our home which will sustain. Which do not sustain, those companies, those products we do not buy. We want to sustain our health as well. So anything sustenance is universal. And that's why dharma is a universal dharma. We call it as a Vishwa dharma. This sustenance thing is such a natural thing. The moment you born, you want to sustain. Even your ant, smallest, honeybee, smallest, mosquito, that also want to sustain. And that's why the sustenance is eternal, because it is Sanatan Dharma. This dharma is protected, practiced by a community, and that community is presently called as a Hindu community. It's the name given as a proudly to all of us. And that's why this dharma has one adjective called Hindu dharma. This dharma is written in the Veda. And all the books of the sciences, of the Shastra, and therefore it is called as a Vaidika dharma. And this dharma teaches us to become noble. And one more name for noble is called Arya. And that's why this dharma is called Arya dharma. All are one. Dharma is called. And dharma to be protected, because for that, we need to do one thing. How to be protected, protect dharma? If rakshitaha dharma to be there, we need to think of the three things. One, practice it. When you practice it, it can be preserved. It can be easily protected. Second thing we need to do, that promote. Whenever we get the chance, promote dharma. Promotion in the society we are living in. And therefore we celebrate Raksha Bandhana, Diwali. We just saw that one in the presentation before. We learn what is a part of the dharma, educate. And therefore, dharma to be practiced, dharma to be educated, and dharma to be promoted. If three things we do, automatically dharma will be protected. And if dharma will be protected, who are the beneficiaries? Nobody else. We are the beneficiaries. And therefore, rakshitaha dharmaha rakshati. And therefore, when we protect dharma, dharma will protect us. If we will protect the home, home will protect us. If we will protect the family, family will protect us. If we will protect forest, forest will protect us. If we will protect environment, environment will protect us. If we will protect the humanity, humanity will protect us. It's a mutual protection. Isn't it wonderful? And this amazing job, amazing responsibility has given to all of us. I feel through Kaho, we can ponder upon these small points. First, understanding dharma. The second is how dharma to be protected, and realization that we are doing amazing job to protect the humanity through protecting the dharma. Many of us go to our shakhas and we have a prarthana. There is a line there. Vishwa dharma prakashena vishwa shanti pravartaki. There is, if you just protect the prakash of Vishwa dharma, there will be Vishwa shanti will be automatic. If there is a darkness, you should not cry for the darkness. You should not scream about the darkness. You should not worry about the darkness. There is no other way to remove the darkness. Only one way is there, to light the lamp. And therefore, there are no way, there is no other means. There are no other means to bring the peace in the universe except the dharma to be protected, dharma to be manifested. I feel that notion of dharma will definitely make us to understand the purpose of the life, of individual life and collective life. And Ishwar is always with us. My best wishes to all of us again. And I should not say thank you, but really pleased to be here among this Kaho Parivar. Namaskar.